Talk to
Thank you,
you.
man. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Breezy, what up?
Oh man, good to be here, man. I was looking for players choice. I ain't see it. I said, "Oh, did I say you pulled up?" I was hyped. So, man, how you doing, man? How you
What
doing,
up,
Chill?
brother? What's going on? Yeah, we got something going on this weekend. So a lot of traveling going on. So you got some people coming into town. So it's kind of one of those things where it's just it's just like for a day, or I think it's just for a day or so. But nah, we'll be back. We'll
All
definitely
right.
be back.
Now it's
Mm-hmm.
good to see you. It's good to see you. Shit, y'all said
Absolutely, brother.
yes, said a lot. So what dude said just now, yeah, I think you got to do anything repetitively, and then it becomes more of what you're doing, and then you get a rhythm with it, and it becomes smooth. It start off rough,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes smooth like a marble. You
Right,
know what I mean? So,
right.
but I was pulling up to talk about what you was talking about, and I see some of these players, they go off and they do their own thing in their business ventures, and some of them are fiscally responsible. I think you get a LeBron James, who, again, a lot of people like to gloss over the fact that his best friend is the main guy, his main man, 100 grand pots and pans,
It's his
is his
dude.
money guy.
It's his dude.
This, like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it don't get no better than that. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? But then again, you got other examples like Al Harrington, where he opened up like bud medicinal, like weed medicinal
Weed
for his
spot, yeah.
right, for his grandmother, because his grandmother had glaucoma, so he did it for medicinal reasons. And
Right.
actually what he did helped his grandmother with
Mm-hmm.
her health. So again, I just think, and then it's like what you said, when you were 17, you ain't know nothing about no checkbook, and
I
these
didn't,
players,
B.
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't.
Like, so
Hey,
I
like you
felt,
just said, Breezy,
yeah,
when like you just said, when you talking about bread like that, right? When you're talking about bread like that, and you're talking about him being his money man, and this ain't just some dude that he met in the
right.
middle of his NBA career. Now we go back to like walking to McDonald's.
No, for sure.
That's how far back we go. Like ramen
No,
noodles and hot dogs, cutting them up.
facts,
That's how
facts.
far back me and this dude go. So I ain't tripping on him or trusting him with my bread, because me and this dude, we Nino Brown and G Money.
Uh-huh.
We was doing this since we was this big. That's how far back me and this dude go. So
Youngest.
when you're around people like that, it gives you more confidence,
Right.
right? It gives me more confidence to, one, do more business ventures, because I got somebody like this that got my back, and more importantly, Breezy, two heads is better than one. So
Facts.
what you might not think about, I'll think about, and what I
Mm-hmm.
might not think about, you might come up with like, damn,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, and then
Yeah.
expand on that.
Yeah, I think he's like, yo, again, I think his story gonna be told. Like we talk about 30 for 30s, they gonna have that Rich Paul story, and just being the guy that's protecting the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like just that lifestyle of just seeing LeBron and from his perspective, and you know what I mean, being responsible on the financial side, just knowing how to maneuver, and you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
yo, and
Remember
again,
something too,
it,
Breezy. Remember
yeah,
something, yo. When you are at that, when you recognize the guy, and this dude going somewhere,
mm-hmm,
and it takes a bunch of people to make sure that this happens. This dude ain't going nowhere by himself. It takes a bunch of people to cultivate that. And
mm-hmm,
to, like, in the words of Stringer Bell, we building that wall around you
mm-hmm.
to
And I
make
think
sure that this happens.
I think with Rich Paul, it's like they want to eat off you. I'm trying to eat with you. LeBron
Right,
want him. I need you there. You was with me the whole time. Of course we
right,
going there. I couldn't have did
right.
it without you. That energy, I feel like that bond they have, you don't have a lot of times when you are draft pick going into the NBA. That's the advantage and I think it contributes a lot to his greatness.
Yeah.
Even with a Scottie Pippen, you see him disgruntled with the Bulls because of the money he
Mm-hmm.
was making, and all these players probably wouldn't perform at elite level. Not to say
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're doing. I'm not going there. I'm just saying,
Right.
before they get that contract, they be performing at that elite level because they know they get these contracts. And I'm saying all that to
Mm-hmm.
say, Chill, that and I want you to speak on, I'm bringing it back to you. I need to ask you specifically. This is what I'm saying about the whole thing about impact winning and stat padding. Because you can stat pad and get that contract, but you don't impact winning. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you could really be impacting winning And you really deserve that because you really love the game and you really trying to play to win, not trying to just play for the contract. So, you know,
Right.
I just love the players that's sincere to basketball.
Right. Absolutely. And I've said this to you in the past, brother. Somebody got to lead a bad team in scoring. Somebody got to lead a bad team in rebounding. Somebody got to lead a bad team in assists. It might be empty, but what you doing, you might get on another crew, and what you doing might turn into something else. But I've been doing this for years.
Word.
And it looked bad because it looks good, and you're like, damn, where he come from? Kevin Love, for example. The fact that Kevin Love, he wasn't doing in Cleveland what he was doing in Minnesota. Well, he didn't have to.
Word.
And the reason why he didn't have to was because I'm on a better team. And when I'm on a better team, I don't have to do all of that stuff.
Word.
I don't have to rebound as much. I don't have to block shots as much. I don't have to score as much. You know why? Because I got this dude, and I got this dude now. So I don't have to do that as much. So when you're on a crew, when you're trying to get a contract, right? And you know, a lot of guys play different in a contract year.
Word.
Which is something I never really appreciated.
But
because,
they remember Kobe say he had the advantage over players when he knew it was contract year?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And not only did he say he had the advantage over guys in the contract year, he had an advantage over guys, period, because he saw, all right, this dude don't work hard. This dude don't show up. This dude only plays when he feels like playing. No wonder Jordan was running through the league, because half y'all dudes just show up when you feel like it. That ain't me. That's not who I am. So that's why you see these guys doing what they're doing. I'm not a fan of empty stats. But I know, because I've been around the game long enough, I've watched the game long enough, that I know when something that somebody's doing is empty and something that somebody's doing is impactful. I do know the difference. So,
now, facts.
all right, Breezy. You know where to find me at, B?
All right.